cherry. Meltingly sweet on the tongue, warm like the summer sun. More than just a fruit, it's the ruby of summer. But can you believe that every year, millions of tons of cherries cross the ocean, conquering palates around the world? More than just a delicious fruit, cherries also embody a story of nature's refinement and skillful human hands. And when we mention this ruby fruit, we cannot help but think of Chile, the leading cherry exporter, accounting for over 90% of the Southern Hemisphere's cherry production. Have you ever wondered what has transformed Chile, a long and narrow country nestled against the majestic Andes Mountains, into a global cherry market powerhouse? Join us as we uncover the spectacular, against-the-current story of Chilean cherries, from their exceptional natural conditions to their advanced cultivation and processing secrets. The first answer lies in nature's favor. Chile is blessed with a stretch of land with an ideal temperate climate and fertile soil, especially the central regions like O'Higgins, Maule, and Biobío, the golden land for cherries. Here, warm summers, cool winters, sufficient rainfall, and gentle winter frosts create the perfect conditions for cherry trees to accumulate enough chill hours, a key factor for a bountiful flowering and fruiting season. And miraculously, its location in the Southern Hemisphere gives Chile a unique counter-seasonal advantage. When the Northern Hemisphere is immersed in winter, Chile enters summer, creating a cherry harvest season from November to February, completely opposite to major markets like the United States, Europe, and China. This golden advantage has turned Chilean cherries into a rare gem in the international market. This is the golden key that unlocks the door to exports, bringing Chilean cherries to the tables of millions of consumers around the world. However, nature's favor is only part of the success story. To turn potential into reality, Chilean farmers have diligently researched and applied advanced, sophisticated cherry cultivation techniques. Names like Bing, Rainier, and Santina have become familiar because they not only produce large, visually appealing fruits, but also have rich flavor, good storability, and are ideal for export. Beyond bountiful cherry seasons, what other priceless values do you imagine cherry trees can bring to you and your family over time? A cherry tree is not just a fruit tree, but also a legacy in your garden. Because once rooted, a cherry tree will stay with you for life, even outlasting a human lifespan when well cared for. If you choose the most natural method, planting cherries from seed, prepare to count down at least 7 to 10 years before seeing the silhouette of the first fruit clusters. It's truly a test of patience. But there's a smarter shortcut that professional gardeners favor. That's grafting. Thanks to this miraculous technique, the waiting time is shortened to only 3 to 5 years. You see, technology can sometimes challenge time itself. But trust me, that wait is completely worthwhile, because you are investing in a priceless asset. For example, many cherry farms in the US and Chile are family businesses where parents pass down cherry harvesting expertise to their children. The cherry tree care process also requires meticulous attention to every detail. Drip irrigation systems are widely used, ensuring sufficient water supply for the trees while preventing waterlogging. Fertilizers are used scientifically and balanced to ensure healthy tree growth and sweet fruit. And of course, pest and disease control is indispensable. Growers always prioritize biological and environmentally friendly measures, while still ensuring the cherry orchards are best protected. Another important technique is branch pruning. It may sound simple, but proper pruning plays a huge role. It helps optimize the tree's sunlight exposure, create air circulation to limit pests and diseases, and help the tree focus nutrients on fruit production. And then, after days of care and cultivation, The cherry orchard enters its most beautiful phase, harvest season. The branches bend under the weight of thousands of ripe, crimson cherries covering a whole area of the sky. This is the well-deserved result of Chilean farmers' relentless efforts. When harvest time arrives, caution and meticulousness are further emphasized. Cherries are delicate fruits, easily bruised, so harvesting is still mainly done entirely by hand. Farmers with skillful hands gently cradle each cherry, picking them from the branch with the utmost care. Not only quick-handed, cherry pickers must also have a keen eye to choose the ideal harvest time. They must observe the fruit's color, feel its plumpness, and even taste it to ensure only cherries reaching perfect ripeness and highest sugar content are harvested. In the modern world, where machines are replacing humans in many fields, manual cherry harvesting still retains the value of meticulousness, patience, and human skill. That's also why hand-picked cherries are always highly valued and more valuable in the market. The jewel-like cherries, after being harvested, are carefully placed in baskets, then transported out of the orchard. All stages are carried out quickly and professionally to ensure the cherries retain their fresh and pristine flavor from the orchard to the processing plant. Are you excited to witness this wonderful transformation of these rubies? Let's continue this journey together. And right in the heart of Chile's largest cherry-growing regions, modern processing plants are ready to receive the freshly harvested red gold. The primary goal is to process the cherries as quickly and efficiently as possible to preserve their fresh flavor and extend their shelf life for their long export journey. As soon as they arrive at the plant, cherries are put into an automatic washing system with cold water. Is there anything special about washing cherries? Do you think the cherry washing process in an industrial plant is the same as how we wash cherries at home? The cherry washing process in the plant is completely different. They don't just wash with ordinary water, but also use high-pressure water spray systems, combined with natural sanitizers to ensure complete removal of dirt, bacteria, and pesticide residues. Even the wash water is kept at extremely low temperatures to help cherries stay fresher for longer. After washing, cherries continue to undergo a rapid cooling process, also known as hydro-cooling. Cherries are immersed in cold water with extremely low temperatures, from 0 to 2 degrees Celsius. This method helps to lower the temperature of the fruit quickly and evenly, preventing further ripening and preserving the fruit's maximum freshness. If cherries are not hydro-cooled, they will continue to ripen and lose their characteristic crispness, significantly reducing quality. Next is the cherry sorting stage, a crucial step to ensure uniform quality for export products. Here, modern technology is fully applied. The sorting machine system uses high-resolution image sensors and AI to scan each cherry. Many of us have probably heard about cherry sorting using AI, but can you really imagine how AI sees and analyzes a cherry? Can AI detect flaws that are invisible to the naked eye? AI technology uses super high-resolution cameras to capture dozens of cherry images from different angles in an instant. Then, AI software analyzes the images, measuring hundreds of different cherry parameters such as size, shape, color, gloss, and even blemishes and hairline cracks invisible to the naked eye. The accuracy of AI in cherry sorting is almost absolute. Cherries that meet the highest standards, usually those with a diameter of 28 millimeters or larger, and beautiful, flawless color, will be selected for export to high-end markets. But don't rush to think that small cherries or those with a few small spots are worthless. Not at all. Chileans cherish every fruit from the cherry orchard, not wasting a single one. Cherries that do not meet export standards still carry their wonderful sweet flavor, and they will be reborn in new, more appealing forms, such as smooth cherry jam, refreshing cherry juice, or chewy, and fragrant dried cherries. A truly sophisticated utilization, isn't it? To extend shelf life, cherries after sorting are placed in CA cold storage, short for controlled atmosphere, a controlled atmosphere environment. In this special cold storage, engineers will adjust the oxygen and carbon dioxide levels to optimum, slowing down the respiration process of cherries. Thanks to CA technology, Chilean cherries can maintain their fresh flavor and appealing color for 45 to 60 days. Enough time for long journeys to all corners of the world. Without this technology, how long can cherries be naturally preserved? Typically, only about 7 to 10 days before quality begins to decline significantly. Cherries, after being sorted and quality checked, are carefully packed into cardboard boxes, lined with shock-proof paper or airbags, to prevent bruising during transportation. For high-end markets, cherries are also packaged in clear plastic boxes, allowing customers to easily see the alluring beauty of the crimson cherries inside. The journey of bringing Chilean cherries to consumers around the world is a race against time. To ensure ultimate freshness, most exported cherries are transported by air freight. For closer markets like North America, transportation by refrigerated sea containers is a cost-effective solution, but must still ensure the fastest possible delivery time. And just like that, boxes of Chilean cherries travel thousands of miles, reaching supermarkets and high-end fruit stores around the world. Especially in the Chinese market, Chilean cherries hold a very special place. Over 85% of Chile's cherry exports are destined for this billion-person market. Because in China, cherries are not just a fruit, but also a symbol of luck and prosperity, an indispensable gift during the Lunar New Year. Besides China, Chilean cherries are also exported to the United States, Europe, and other countries in Asia. To ensure cherries reach consumers in the best condition, export companies must adhere to strict standards for quality, packaging, and preservation. From the vast cherry orchards, through the meticulous care of farmers, high-tech processing, and transoceanic shipping, every Chilean cherry we enjoy carries with it a long story of effort, creativity, and passion for agriculture. The perfect combination of favorable natural conditions, advanced cultivation techniques, and modern processing technology has helped Chile affirm its position as one of the world's leading cherry-producing nations. And every time we savor the sweet, fresh flavor of a Chilean cherry, let's remember the miraculous and elaborate journey to obtain this wonderful gift from nature. Thank you for joining us in exploring the journey of the Chilean cherry. Please continue to follow the channel to discover more fascinating stories about agriculture around